Power. The ability of one person to get another person to act in accordance with the first person's intentions. Authority. The right to use power. Legitimacy. Undisputed credibility. Democracy. To describe those regimes that come as close as possible to Aristotle's definition, the rule of many. Direct democracy or participatory. A political system in which all or most citizens participate directly by either holding office or making policy. Representative democracy. A political system in which leaders and representatives acquire political power by means of competitive struggle for the people's vote. Elite. An unidentifiable group of persons who possess a disproportionate share of some valued resource, such as money or political power. Marxists. People who believe that those who control the economic system also control the political one. Bureaucrats. The appointed officials who operate government agencies from day to day. Pluralist. A theory that competition among all affected interests shapes public policy. Who governs? The Marxist, the elitist, the bureaucratic, the pluralist. The Marxist. Those who control the economic system will control the political one. The elitist. A few top leaders, not all of them drawn from business, make the key decisions without reference to popular desires. The bureaucratic. Appointed civil servants run things. The pluralist. Competition among affected interests shapes public policy. Globalization. The emergence of a complex web of interconnectedness that means that our lives are increasingly shaped by events that occur, and decisions that are made, at a great distance from us. The state. A political association that establishes sovereign jurisdiction within defined territorial borders. Authority. The right to influence the behavior of others on the basis of an acknowledged duty to obey. Power. Cloaked in legitimacy. Behaviouralism. The belief that social theories should be constructed only on the basis of observable behavior, providing quantifiable data for research. State-centrism. an approach to political analysis that takes the state to be the key actor in the domestic realm and on the world stage. State system. A pattern of relationships between and amongst states that establishes a measure of order and predictability. Mixed actor model. The theory that, while not ignoring the role of states and national governments, international politics is shaped by a much broader range of interests and groups. Security. To be safe from harm, the absence of threats, security may be understood in national, international, global, or human terms. Diplomacy. A process of negotiation and communication between states that seeks to resolve conflict without recourse to war, an instrument of foreign policy. Transnational. A configuration, which may apply to events, people, groups or organizations, that takes little or no account of national government or state borders, transnational as distinct from international and multinational. Anarchy. Literally, without rule, the absence of a central government or higher authority, sometimes, but not necessarily, associated with instability and chaos. Self-help. A reliance on internal or inner resources often seen as the principal reason states prioritize survival and security. Balance of power. A condition in which no one state predominates over others, tending to create a general equilibrium and curb the hegemonic ambitions of all states. Collective dilemma. A problem that stems from the interdependence of states, meaning that any solution must involve international cooperation rather action by a single state. Globality. A totally interconnected whole, such as the global economy, the end state of globalization. Globalism. An ideological project committed to the spread of globalization, usually reflecting support for the values and theories of free market capitalism. Hyperglobalism. The view that new, globalized economic and cultural patterns became inevitable once technology such as computerized financial trading, satellite communications, mobile phones and the Internet became widely available. Positivism. The theory that social and indeed all forms of inquiry should conform to the methods of the natural sciences. Power politics. An approach to politics based on the assumption that the pursuit of power is the principal human goal. The term is sometimes used descriptively. Internationalism. The theory of practice of politics based on cooperation or harmony among nations, as opposed to the transcendence of national politics. Hegemon. A leading or paramount power. International security. Conditions in which the mutual survival and safety of states is secured through measures taken to prevent or punish aggression, usually within a rule-governed international order. Security regime. A framework of cooperation amongst states and other actors to ensure the peaceful resolution of conflict. International regime.